Welcome. Welcome to the Cracked World. This is Becker Wozette. Today's live stream is going to be me explaining a few things of where we've been and where we are going and what has happened of late. Some of what has happened. As you can see here, we've got an area. In this area, I've been digging out, and I'm not done digging out because before I complete any further digging out... Oh, hello, and welcome. Welcome, whoever you are.
It's me.
It's Red Zatone. His most exciting adventures with his slime mod that he's making and a whole bunch of other things. Or planning or whatever you're doing with it. Just me telling the viewers how things are going at the moment with me digging out these areas that are just going to be used for additional rooms on these particular levels.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
Is it, whenever you use Elytra, if you were to go too fast, does it glitch back for you? Like, does it send you back where you were
Oh, you mean like once in a while?
seconds ago?
It's like sometimes I'm running somewhere. I don't use Elytras, but sometimes I'm running somewhere and suddenly I get pushed back a few meters. Yeah. It's bound to happen like that with Elytras too, I should think.
Well, with the Elytras, whenever you try to go somewhere really fast, the server can't keep, so it sends you back where you were like a second down.
And it changes your momentum too, I think.
Yeah, you down and
it's not
like a fire.
It's not a CC thing. It's a vanilla thing. It's called rubber banding.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. By the way, relax my voice.
Kind of roboting on that sound. What did you just say?
Well, it's my mic. Sometimes it's my internet. Well, I think my mic's okay. It's just the internet that I have is not the greatest. It could be.
You could blame Mike if you want.
I don't think it's my mic. I have a really good mic. It's just that it's the internet sometimes. Like it's not the greatest.
Well, it happens. Yeah, all I'm really doing at this point is just putting stuff away, sorting some stuff out. Not some big activities. It's this area down here underneath underneath all the grass is this huge area, and I was digging that out, and I'm going to hollow it out like I hollowed out this area for the meeting area for the Council of Space.
Yeah.
Then I discovered when I was working on that I've got another area over in behind this, and that goes further out, and I'm going to have to hollow that out as well. Okay, you were saying?
I kind of wish it was up, like the server was updated to 1.14, like the mods and everything, because 1.14 is like
slower and more annoying.
Not really. Like you get better equipment and stuff, and you can actually give them certain jobs. And the iron farm's not as hard as to make as the older iron farms.
I bet what happened was you saw a video online and it's like, hey, I want to implement this one. This one looks great, this particular farm. And they're like, oh, it's for 114 only. It won't work on 112.
No, there's some things that are in 1.14 that I like. I prefer, like the villager system and the EXP. You can, if you were to help, like if like cook, you're able to get a lot of it. But still, like the server we have, you can just get mob spawners, and you can get
Well, I completely agree that 114 would be really great for cubic chunks at the present moment. Of course, I like that they're. We seem to be waiting for the mix-ins to be implemented into Forge. That's the big thing that they're just talking about. Bartek's right now is working on getting mix-ins to work with Forge in any way possible, so that it'll be easier to implement it. And now they've got it; it's being automatically installed with it, with Forge.
So what would that do? Like, what would
Well,
it provide?
what he said is it'll decrease the file size for the CC mod by
Oh, cool.
by about a megabyte. So that's like half.
By a megabyte. That's not like megabytes aren't that big, but if it probably might affect it in some specific way. I don't.
Well, it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. There's just every time you look around in the place, there's always something you got to do. I don't know what you have to do in your area, but I look and I see a floating island with lava just floating there, and it's not falling, and I'm like, oh, I should go over there and fix it. And, over there, right there, I can see diamonds right next to coal, right next to iron, right next to more lava. So,
Well, what? Just not the greatest. It looks so ugly. Like, I just wish make it look nicer, but it takes so much. It's not really I would be into doing. I do love craft aesthetic after a while.
well, it's
A mod in Minecraft.
it's always a problem with the floating islands. Have changed a great deal since they were first implemented on this server, and I was really hoping for more consistency, but considering the number of changes that have been made to this world, I really don't know.
Failed to log in, invalid session.
Probably it's been hearing your robot voice.
Hold on.
Yeah, check the third area I'm going up to. Because I have to drop off my breaker pick and get a new diamond pick. I don't know when I'm going to start doing, getting a bunch of mending books and other books and start trying to assemble picks and shovels and whatever.
It's saying that I'm able to join, but I have to relaunch the. Hold on. Failed to that's starting your game and the launcher. Alright. Got all the mods in the game.
Ready for launch. Something I didn't announce in the previous live stream, or since the previous live stream, is I have now finished the ladder going all the way up to the asteroid level on all four sides. And so now and I've also cleaned out the asteroid of all the lapis. Or at least all the lapis I was able to find. There might still be some left. You said you'd taken like 25%. I think I got another 50.
There's another couple of asteroids.
Yeah.
I have a map to.
I'm going to make a path to one today, actually. Or rather, I've made half of the path. That's a funny way to put it.
A couple of asteroid waypoints.
Okay, so let's see. Put this here. Got 20 levels. That should be enough for some of it. 12 is all it's needed. Smelting. I don't want a smelting pick. Alright.
I also need to make. I also need to be.
Smashing? What the heck is smashing? I'll just do unbreaking. It's not as big a deal. I just want the picks to last longer at this point. Okay, so I need... let's see. Well, stone, obviously. Cobblestone. Lord Cole is here. Welcome.
Finally.
Hello to Lord Cole. Fellow member of the Council of Space. In fact, the only other member of the Council of Space. Who else may ever join, I do not know. Let's do 3 stacks of those and the walls. Let's do all of these. And off we go. Yeah, originally I was going to just make that the very top. At the very top, I was going to have a little terminus, a little platform, and there goes Lord Cole. Bye bye, Mr. Cole.
Oh. Oh, the connection is doing the greatest, apparently.
Dragon has a bit of lag, too.
If my lag's probably terrible if I wasn't able to disconnect for some reason. I'm even connected through the I'm connected directly through the Ethernet.
Oh, you must have Saturday Night Ether.
Ethernet. Oh well, I can't do that then.
And now it's Minecraft by night. Darkness falls on the server. Because darkness can't... Oh. Gesundheit.
Okay, there's still plenty of still plenty of lapis there, but it's on the bottom, so it'll be harder to get at.
Hello.
Da-da-da.
I'm not able to. Oh well.
Oh, this is gonna be tough.
I have to go.
Bye-bye. And so we make our way down the pathway. There's been a bit of a controversy lately about Red Zatone. Unfortunately, I want him to give his version of events, and he seems reluctant to discuss it here, I should think. I'm perfectly fine with him giving his version of events on his own live stream. I don't know if his not doing so makes him seem unprofessional or what, but I'm not complaining about him at all. It's Minecraft. It's Mindcrack who has had probably the most anger at the situation, and so I'll just leave it to the viewer to make up his own mind, and by all means watch Redstone's own live streams, because he's got his own take on things that happen his own way, and it's always better. It helps you practice your own announcer voice to consider how things have gone. And there is the new asteroid. You can see a lot of nice blue blocks. Don't know what that means exactly. I just gotta be careful that I don't fall off. But if I do fall off, I'll probably make it back to the ladder in time. Yeah, originally I was going to put up a skyway. This is a humongous mistake, by the way. Do not put skyways up here. Used to have skyways this high up on things. Well, not on this server. But you can put skyways way up in near the top. But then what happens is you fall off very easily. We used to have it in the end. Boy, do we used to have it in the end. We had to call a doctor about that. But what we would do is we'd have this huge thing set up, and when you got the slabs on the bottom half of the block space, you can't put rails on it, so you have to move up the rails. But the real problem is it's just so easy to do things, and this server especially has sit. If I right click this with an empty hand, bloop, oh, you're sitting on it, and then you the moment you get off, you're going to fall through the block because it's only a slab, and suddenly you find yourself falling through space. This is okay when you're this high up, a little bit, if you could get back to the ladder in time, which I could usually do. But when you're in the end, ouch! Oh, this needs more of these wall blocks that I have. And you're going to say, why don't you just use the regular blocks from Architecture Craft? And I don't want to use those. I want to use these. It's got to be consistent with what's over there. And that's a problem. That's a problem up here anyway. I might change things around. I kind of want these to be like this, though. I guess it's a little bit like there's a little bit more. If you've got a whatchamacallit block over here, and it's going to be up against this, like right there, and so it'll be closer, and so you'll have less of a room when you're jumping to land in there. You got to go, oh, let's see. No, that's the edge. No, wait. Ufmo is here. I'm only a slab. Used to love that song off of Schoolhouse Rock. I have to admit, I never watched Schoolhouse Rock when it was on TV originally. When did it first appear? The late 60s or early 70s? I was too young if it was early 70s, but it's like they must have rerun it or something. But it has to be said, I didn't really care for it. Because it's like they're trying to teach you something, and that's not what a cartoon is about. Cartoons are about entertainment. What? Oh. Okay, we've reached that. The sun's down there. Hey, you know how sometimes the moon... Where's the moon? How come I don't see the moon? Where's the moon? Ah, Dimitri's here. Evening to Dimitri. Wait, now if the sun is there, then the moon should be right there. Oh, wait. There it is. Can barely see it. Is it supposed to be a new moon or something? Man, that's weird. All right. I was saying I was going to look to see if the sun goes in front of star. No, you can see a star. You can see a star behind. That's you can see a star through the sun right there. A white dot in the middle of, or not the middle of, near the yellow circle, or in the yellow circle. So yeah, even in this texture pack, the stars are connected wrongly. Now, when you're doing this, the one thing you've got to make sure on is you do not right click when you're shift clicking. And bye bye Dimitri. Oh, we're done. That was quick. But if you're down to none, if you're down to no slabs, don't want knowledge, you want certainty. Certainty? The certainty that your knowledge is correct. Hey, I wasn't against cartoons teaching. Oh. I wasn't against cartoons teaching anything. What I'm against is when cartoons are teaching and it's not something being taught in a school. You know, it should be if they're not going to teach you, oh damn it, if they're not going to teach you in that manner from school, then what the heck? Here's this spider. Yeah, it's just jumps up too high is the problem here. What? No. Up, no, not there. So by all means, teach us with cartoons if you want to, but you got to teach us with cartoons in such a way that we're going to get it right, that we're going to do so in a place of learning. Television, when you sit at home, you're not there to learn, you're there to enjoy entertainment. So I got to get my guess is I'm going to need like 6 more stacks of walls. Yeah, it would use a lot less resources, less, if I had it set up for the other kind. But as I said, I want it to be a wider range. I want to be able to look over the edge like that. And like that, of course, but that's obvious. How many swings I got left on this baby? 22? Wait, yeah, 22. That's just great. Meanwhile, that very large asteroid is somewhere over some other property, and I don't know whose property it is. It's probably over the water, but it could be that it was over Minecraft's area or something. So that might be Minecraft's asteroid. Ooh, we got a nice crescent moon going down. The sun looks so weird up here. It's like outer space kind of. Well, this is meant to be outer space. And I've been trying to remember whose thing this is. This pathway that somebody else built. Not using slabs, so maybe it's not me. Whose was it and why is it there? It says nobody's taken it down. All I know is I think I lit it up. The mystery deepens. I wish I had the time to go back and look at all my old videos and say, that's who did that. But that's not important right now. I have to go down. I wish you'd go down faster when you go down that way, but no, you gotta be on here. It's very detailed for the texture pack. Ah! These sudden changes are not great. Sorry, Minecraft, I'm not upset at you for doing changes like that. It's just weird, is all. Okay, so how is everybody in the chat today? To answer my question first, I'm okay. Ran into an old friend. When you have cubic chunks, you really ought to have cubic property. Is the y-axis not equal to x and z? Well, it's equal in the sense of they're all 1 meter each, but I think you mean, of course, the dimensions of the size of the universe. And of course, you're absolutely right there. But I don't really understand why cubic chunks doesn't go up to 30 million, but it goes up to 1 billion. I don't even know why they did that. I mean, I was perfectly happy. Now, back when I first heard about all this, I was under the impression vanilla only went up to 128. And it turned out it was the terrain that only went up mostly to 128, sometimes a little higher. And it actually went up to 256, but they hadn't told me that, or I hadn't heard it. That said, I was thinking, oh, this would be great. And so the earliest cubic chunks, which came earlier, turned out it went up to 32K. But before that, there were other versions of similar mods that went up to 4,096, and that was just too laggy. All right, let's try this. Nope, took damage. Welcome back, Dimitri. Why? And I can't. All right, I gotta get one. I gotta get one somewhere. Go get some dirt. Get the dirt. Get the dirt. All right, where do I have these? There they are. And I need how many? 6 stacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably doing this wrong. Yeah, and so what was it? Beta 173, it was up to 32,000, and I thought that's a good number. I don't need it to get any higher than 8,000. Mount Everest is 8,000. 32,000 is fine. And then like 1.0 came out, and they said now it goes up to 8 million. What am I working on? Oh, various things. Need to move rooms. I didn't know you had to connect the whole room up, basically. And I just thought 8 million is ridiculous. Nobody's ever going to need 8 million for height. Okay, it says here, you are doing fine today. You had a really crappy week, but things seem to be turning around. So that you can have a really crappy next week instead. A high latency to connect initially. Okay. I hear words like latency, and I'm thinking mutant powers. Because that's all we used to hear about latent. Oh, and then there was a line from the Doom Patrol comic book where the one guy who was, what was he, a major or something, and he said, or a captain, I forgot what he said he was, and he says, oh, the army shrink says, the guy said, my army shrink says I'm a closet homosexual or so, or latent homosexual, and the general looked at him and said, no, son, you're just latent. How long it takes you data to travel through Cooper. Okay, that's good to know. Copernicus invented latency. What the hell am I doing? Oh, I got to place that block. That's what I got to do. Take that, copper. Now, I am absolutely like 90% sure I fixed this yesterday. All right. Or fiber. I don't know. I got fiber. Oh, you mean copper like wire? Copper like wire, of course. Or air if going via satellite. Well, yes. I don't know why I'm doing this, just putting up various and silly things. Okay, I will ignore the bad spelling and the person who gives the bad spelling. Hey, I make mistakes too. I learn to roll with the punches. That's just how I punch. Something like that. La di da di da di da 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 da. And he has joined us. Whichever one applies here, I'm too tired to remember precise terms. I have no idea what precise terms are to be used for anything. Don't get me wrong, but, well, it's easy to get me wrong, so you'll probably get me wrong anyway. Good chance they both apply considering they're very close concepts. True. I'm not an expert on most electronic things. I did poorly in high school for that. I took electric shop. Oh, I can tell you latency is gone on my stream because I have absolutely no idea why whatsoever. I just did the same thing as I usually do. Ooh, rolling with the punches. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real. And welcome Katakana, Dogga, whatever. I don't know the names. I'm bad with names. Some people are bad with spelling. I am bad with names. The highest ladder ever. Oh, no, it isn't. Space Builders goes higher than this. Or at least I think it does. Yep. Called it. Yeah. Where did this dirt come from? I just put the dirt away. I just put the dirt away. Give me my dirt back. How did I get the dirt back? Well, I don't know what to do now. I have more at my ladder. Well, I worked on it a very long time. Like 6 months. It's got a long history. Before it was even a ladder, it used to be a staircase. And I don't know if mine goes further down. Watch any of Minecon Live. I have not watched Minecon Live. I wanted to, because I've got friends from Psycraft who are not on at Minecon this year, but the people from Psycraft who are doing Minecon are there, and I might wanted to have watched that. The biome vote. I hate biomes. I mean, if you can make a biome work, just add more biomes. You know, why are they having us choose between 2 different biomes? Why have us choose between 2 different biomes? Why not just give us 2 biomes? Because your ladder does not breach bedrock, as I don't have a bedrock break. Oh, I see, yeah. You're not missing out on too much. You could just use my ladder until then, of course. For the hype, perhaps. I think they're just lazy. We only want to work on one biome, or we don't even want to work on a biome. They should have all of the above or none of the above as part of that. The second ladder. 12 gracious melodies. It's not contagious. Okay. So I won't stay away from it then. I had a second ladder. Well, what I have there is my second ladder. The first ladder went down into the depths, and it was a very small ladder, and it avoided what? It avoided bedrock. Went right through, and I was really happy. And then I realized I can't make a bigger one because there's bedrock in the way. And I wanted a bigger one. And I thought I wanted where the tower is, and so everything had to change. And so it did. Like I said, it's a long history. It does not continue as one ladder. Oh yeah, I've seen ladders like that. You know, you get halfway down and then bedrock or something else, and it doesn't line up. YouTube thinks this stream is about No Man's Sky. Oh no! Does it say that? Better not be about No Man's Sky. Well, there's sky here, and I don't see any men in the sky, so it's No Man's Sky, all right. Doesn't belong to anybody. It's part of the texture pack. My last stream was No Man's Sky, but I changed the message, so it should say, The Cracked World Stream 4. I'll change the title later when I... Well, I'd like to say I edit it, but I don't edit it. I just change the title. Because that's the second time it's done that. YouTube is an idiot. That's all I have to say. They're silencing people for expressing certain political opinions. Besides banning their videos, they now make it harder to find their videos, and they claim the exact opposite. YouTube is a terrible platform. It's just terrible. I don't even know why I'm streaming here, really. I should be on Twitch. I don't know that Twitch would treat me any better. I don't know what kind of freedom of speech you have on Twitch. I mean, they're there mostly for gaming, but people are going to talk about other things. They just are. I've always talked about whatever the hell I wanted to. Tries to follow the Alphabet company. Yeah, I know. Those guys are just terrible. They should be judged a monopoly and split up. Just one company could get A and another one could get B and so on and so on. Make it 26 different companies. Well, they said they would update all biomes eventually. It's a pretty big deal and you're pretty much the biggest game on the planet. That is also true. But they weren't talking about updating biomes. They were talking about adding biomes. Well, unmodded, they are not the biggest game on the planet, even because there's No Man's Sky. You could build in No Man's Sky. You can go to different planets. You've got space battles. You've got investigations and discoveries and explorations and contact. And technically, it's more than what Minecraft can do. The new World Trade Center is 1776 blocks high. No, isn't it 1776 feet high? If it's feet, then it's not as. If it's meters, I might be wrong. But I'm thinking they're Americans, so they would still be in. I want to put the torch down over here. Everything takes longer when you're in these kind of places. I want to do that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could do one more. So it was really 6, Mr. Bond, and you were wrong. Why are you calling it the new World Trade Center? Is this like a Doctor Who thing? New New York? Oh, this is huge. This will take forever. I don't plan on streaming it forever. You think 2 hours is too long? You would be absolutely right. What I want to know is how come I've got a dirt block when I just dropped off the dirt block? I bet what happened was it took the dirt block back somehow. Yeah, one of the big things about cubic chunks in the early days was they had the World Trade Center, and somebody had made a map with it. Awesome. And I guess you can still get the file. I wasn't looking. Minecraft knows more about that now. He's probably got it somewhere. It wasn't his, though. I don't know who made it. And I guess we can convert it into the new version. Or they're working on making it convertible. It's new because it's MC. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. So that would explain why it was 1776 blocks. This is going to take forever. Don't need a string farm. You got a place like this. Okay, well at least there's a ground down there, I think. Although why isn't it lit up with X's? Oh, it's because it's so far away. Oh, that's great. Can I get back up? Oh, I can't. Oh crap. Panic time. La da 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 da. Let's have a nonchalant kind of panic, shall we? On MBF, switch from bread to cheese. Oh yeah, that cheese. Cheese is awesome, man. It goes a little. Making cheese is a little bit slower. Oh, I was just thinking about that today, about the clouds. I was thinking we don't have any way of getting clouds right now in in TCW, and I thought maybe I could get Minecraft to. He might be making a new layer with cloud blocks in the future, because I did that on Mental Block last season. Didn't do it this season. Don't want to deal with layers right now. I want to make a simple map. Oop. And I was thinking maybe if he doesn't want to make a layer for cloud blocks, then maybe I could spawn some clouds in or something. I didn't do that. Gravity zones will allow cloud customization, but not cloud blocks. Well, you could probably do a check with your mod. You could probably do a check to see if Chisel was installed. But there are other mods that add cloud blocks. Okay, what mod allows you to see where you need to place torches again? Oh, that's more overlays. We have a custom version for cubic chunks. I don't know if the other versions don't work. I thought they did. But I use the custom one I'm presented with. Wow, living clouds. Do they talk? It's a Cloak and Dagger reference. Also, if you go to a different zone, clouds could be different. Yeah. Well, it would depend on the settings for the zone, I guess. All right, I'll light that up. Okay. Is this the way out? No! I fell too far! Yeah, I really like turning off cloud height when I play the game. You're not going to see clouds on this rendering, even when I have shaders on. It's just not going to work. I just don't like the clouds. They're never done the way I like them. How many kilometers up are clouds normally in real life? That's the question. 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers. If it's going to rain, maybe a little lower than that. Oh boy. Do I think... you keep asking the questions and I'll answer them. Do you think the next season of Mental Block will be on 114? Yes, I'd like it to be on 114. Unfortunately, I can't say it's going to be on 114 because I don't know how long it's going to take to make it. Might be a few months. But then again, we're not going to have a new season for a few months at least. So I really don't know. And it also depends on what mods, if any, are available. We've got more mods on 114 now than we did earlier. But I can't play the mods on 114 that are Forge mods because of Multi-MC is not being very cooperative. So I'd have to have a separate instance, and it would be about what I can do for that instance. I've used up my... All right, fine. Used up my... That's fine. There you go. All right, one more. Getting angry about these things. Well, at least we don't have spawners up here as far as I can tell. Whoa, whoa, oh crap. Here we go again. Well, in defense, this is a much better one because it's bigger and therefore taller. What is the server IP for a certain world that is cracked? I know, as I've said before, I'm not allowed to give that out. And it's a whitelisted server, and you have to join. The only way you can join this place is you have to join Cubic Chunks Discord, and then from that Discord I could give you the invite to the Cracked World Discord, and then from there you get all the information. If you can't join from Discord, there's really nothing we can do to help. It's pretty much a requirement at this point. it's because of security reasons. We've had some griefing, and I think we're about to have more griefing pretty soon. Given how things have been going lately, we're probably due for another round of griefing. Not that we should be griefed or anything like that. If enough people are upset about not being able to join the server because they're not on Discord, that's another matter. And it makes a lot of sense, and so on and so on. I mean, I try my best to make mental block available to everybody. But that doesn't work. There's people who still can't join that either, for whatever reason. I'm going to sing the gold song if I get enough gold blocks. Oh, man, more stuff here? Ah! How much have I got so far? 4.5 stacks. Wow. This has been awesome. Okay, I think I'm too low and I'm worried. We too low. I gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do. Well, bye-bye, Katakana. Hope I pronounced your name correctly someday. Someday. Whoa, whoa, do not go that way. I am getting out of here if I can. And I've been hearing the spider, but I have not seen the spider. But as Clutch Cargo once said, I can still see the X. I did it again. I ran out again, didn't I? Oh, I only added... That's why I ran out. I only added 32. Gotta work on that. And I gotta get out of here anyway because I'm out of... I only wanted to make the... Alright, here we go. Here's some space here. Alright, let's try... That's not it. Okay, should be like this way somewhere. Oh, there's so much. I mean, I'll be spending a lot of time off camera up here, I can tell you that. So much. There it is. Oh, wow. Nope. Hooray, we survived it. We didn't even have a single encounter, yet despite the fact we could hear Spider. Well, sorry, Spider, wherever you were. Wonder whose asteroid this is. I'm only cleaning out these asteroids because Red cleared out my other asteroid. Some of it, anyway. Well, we've had a success today, and I'm gonna find out about the mystery of the dirt block reappearing in my inventory. What kind of log? Oh yeah, that's right. Forge TPS. See, now it's 20, but who knows what it was earlier. Also, we should name these asteroids. We should have names for them. Unlike Red, I just clean out my own asteroids. Well, I don't know what you've got, but yeah. So that's funny that those asteroids are below where clouds would be. But that is, of course, in the real world. Well, that's the point. I mean, the distance is 1 billion meters to the top. Nobody's going to go that high up. It would fill up a hard drive before we got there. It's on this side. We're going to go down. We're going to solve the mystery. Crack open a lukewarm one. Can't crack open a cold one because it's going to be in the 50s tonight. But it's going to be... it never feels that cold in the basement. It could be 20 below outside and it still feels warm in this basement. That's if the heat doesn't kick in. Hello. Where he going? Where are you going, space builder? Gonna build some space? I happen to already have some space, thank you. I gotta solve the mystery of the dirt block. This is about one of the most basic things you can say. Looking for me. Playing hide and seek is not very fun in cubic chunks. You'll never find me if I just do this. Boop. Oh no! Where is he now? I don't. Although there he is. Stay on target. Prepare for attack formation. Got the cheddar, Red 2. There's another one that they said in the comic book, which was shut up and keep flying. Should put that in the movie. That would have been fun. And now the solution of the mystery of the dirt block. Yep. 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 You saw it here first. And you saw me place it again. Now we'll see if it comes back into... Hello. Comes back into the... What the hell am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Be nice if we had some kind of thing we could do. Some kind of thing to do together. Some kind of project or something. But I can't think of anything. I'm not the best person to talk to. Look, it's back! It's freaking back! Hello. Where is this again? Where was it? I saw it. Where the heck was I? It's over here. Well, how do I have it in my inventory again? All right, I'm going back up.
So it's back, you see?
Okay, this time it's weird. I've got the dirt block again somehow, but the dirt block has been replaced. Do you see this? I'm holding a dirt block. And
Yes, and I see a hole where would be a dirt block right here.
So it's not working. I placed it and it's being prevented from being... Because it's like the third...
guess.
It's like placed it twice now. 3 times.
Perhaps it's all...
No, it's...
Yeah.
It's...
It didn't show it being... Yeah, try placing it and I'll see if I can see it being placed.
Well, let me do this. Let's see what this does. All right, let's try.
Yes.
Aha!
There we go.
It's an older server. It's got older data on it. Maybe there's a problem with storage on that old. It's funny. It's literally a grandfather's computer. It's
Well,
Techno's grandfather's computer, from what I heard.
well, it must have been grandfathered in then.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because when he wants to make a change to the server, he has to do things, and these are not good things. Hope you don't mind. I got to go over and put my stuff away here.
Yeah.
How's your projects been going, by the way,
Haven't been doing much here. I've been busy on
with real life? Yeah.
my. No, I've been doing stuff in my single player world a lot. So I haven't really done much on this server.
Oh, you've been doing it off streams then.
Yeah, I haven't done a stream in a while, but I've been kind of expanding my single player world.
Oop.
So I did spend a bit of time teching up my bow because I got tired of being one-shotted.
I can imagine by whom.
Yeah.
And that's always the way, isn't it? Well, there's been some discussion. I know he's not going to be watching this video, but I'm not deliberately talking behind his back, or anything. But he's this guy. We've had some discussions about whether to ban the use of that weapon.
Well, I think banning the weapon is fine. Really, the issue is just preventing them from shooting other people with it. It was quite easy to make a weapon that was equally as powerful.
Yeah. Or indeed some other weapon. Because he's now got a sword that's of similar level of whatever. Oh no,
Yeah.
there's 0.2 of a minute left. I have to sleep. There we go. I like how Morpheus works on this server.
Yeah.
If I wanted to
Doesn't
work on
always-
mental block, what do I got to do? I got to get rid of, what was that manager program? Orbital or Orbis,
I
whatever the name of it is.
don't even think Orbis is even
It's not.
full.
It's not
full
Orbis. It's a different.
1.12.
It's a different name.
All right.
Some optic manager.
Oh. But yeah. It works, but sometimes it doesn't because Folds Essentials also has its own sleep module that it seems to be active. So sometimes Folds Essentials will actually wake you up instead of Morpheus.
I guess it's how it's a set.
Yeah, just
3 silk touch thing. No, 4 silk touch things. All right. Well, I can't think of anything else to do now except maybe work on. I'm gonna to check on the villagers. After that, we could go visit your base, see how you're doing.
well, I haven't really made much progress on that.
There's one villager. I'm gonna slap this guy up silly. Yeah, you.
Do they have any beds or anything so they're able to breathe? Because I was reading that villagers
Beds?
can't. Yeah, I read that in the newer versions, you need beds for the villagers to be willing to breathe.
That's 114.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was 112.
No, it's not 112. Or at least I don't think it's 112. I don't think they're capable of lying down in the bed. Is what I mean. It's not.
No, but
yet.
I think they need the beds to.
They need food at 112, and I've given them food, and I've given them seeds, and I've given them wheat. I can't look at their NBTs right now, but I may have to just give the whole thing a miss. Oh, this is back. Okay, good.
Ladders don't walk above 256.
Yeah, that's what the current theory is. And they got wheat right here, and they don't do anything with them. I don't know. Maybe they're waiting for me to finish building the village because I haven't done the the yellow and the orange ones yet.
Yeah,
I have to have a couple of days to do that off camera.
that or perhaps you actually need to physically give them the wheat. And I have no
Well, I
idea
threw
how
it at
that
them and they
all
picked
works.
it up. That's all I know.
So I guess they were willing, or they were just. Yeah.
I know they drive me crazy. They hardly even stand near each other.
Well,
They head towards the
That's-
northeast. I'm sorry, northwest, and there's nothing here really. There's no crops over here. It's way down where you are.
yeah.
Oh well, I tried my best. If we have to, maybe we can get around this somehow. Maybe I can have a breeder. That's another thing Red is doing. Red is going to make some kind of breeder thing, but he's making it he's got to make it at regular level. I don't want to have to just make it so you get a whole bunch of guys and then just move them up here. That's just
Yeah, I guess. It sounds tacky, but I guess maybe you just have to transport a bunch of migrants.
only brown coats farm. Oh great, the brown shirts. It's only the Nazis can work on the Aryan crops. You change your coat immediately. Start wearing those funny looking armbands.
Yeah, I guess he's just a nitwit. Of course, in the old days, most of the villagers were that way, and they weren't anything wrong with that.
The nitwits only existed in the old days as a glitch, if I remember correctly. And now I got 4 dirt.
Because
Oh,
I
let's
think
see
you
how
could
this is
still
doing.
you could still trade with them in the old days.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it's still there.
Yep. Well, it hasn't gone away after you.
Yeah.
Perhaps it just didn't get placed because you're too high up. Because I know if you're slightly out of range, it'll place for a second, but then it'll go away because you're out of range. So if you're just a few blocks out of range, it might not gotten placed.
True. I don't know. Oop. What button did I just press? I got scroll lock pressed? What the heck? Alright, so I guess we'll go in. I'll go and visit you, see how you've been doing. You must have done something since I was last there.
Not significant.
Certainly Red did, though.
I did do some redecoration, but that was really about it. Haven't really been playing very much.
Any amount of decoration is better than none. Earlier in the live stream, I was taking a look around the place to see how other things I was digging out were. And this would be one area where I would be digging stuff out, but especially through this doorway over here. But I have not done a thing over here. You know, even when you're busy in a world like this, you still can't get things done. There's so much to do. And we'll never know who dug some of these mysterious holes and little pathways to get at some various ores that they seem to have taken out of the place, possibly with an X-ray mod.
Perhaps it was red.
Oh no, this was like over a year ago.
I know, I'm joking. Perhaps it was Regaeus.
That's possible. Floating point, I already showed that. Floating point was where I started.
Perhaps it was just you.
I'm about the only person I know who doesn't use an X-ray mod ever. Even Minecraft admitted he used X-ray once when he was testing mods for some reason. It wasn't for the purpose of cheating. He was testing something else. I've forgotten the details.
Yeah.
But you know, he's got his own. Need any food?
I have some.
I'll do a little bit here. I'll just do half of one.
Mm-hmm. There is a tiny bit of latency when watching your stream, but it's not significant.
What could it signify if it did?
I don't think we can. I think there's a limitation to how much you can reduce the latency anyway.
That's why I don't bother with it. I just whatever happens, happens. You'll get to
And
watch.
there is a
You'll get to watch
setting-
it later if you miss out while it's happening.
Yeah, there is a setting to reduce to lower the latency. However, I don't know if that setting will make it harder for people to actually watch the stream if they
I've
don't
never
have.
done it that way, so I wouldn't know what it's gonna do.
Yeah, I have neither.
I'm going to mess with this as well, but I can't do this on the stream either.
Oh,
Because whenever I'm recording, I'm like, I just fumble. Just everything I do is like one big giant fumble.
mhm.
Oh, what is with this blot? What is with this? Oh, I'm on efficiency 2. I better get out of here. Down I go. I'm pretty much just good for... Wait, which way were you? You're the other way, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm towards. I don't have an actual sign that says where I am, but I'm right past the end portal. So it's. You're going. I think you're going the wrong way.
What? This isn't yours?
If you go past the end portal, you'll reach my base after that.
I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah, I think you're going the complete opposite direction.
Well, if that's the case, then it's red is in... You're in the same direction as... Oh, that's right, you are!
Yes,
I don't know
am.
why I thought you were this way, though. There's something wrong with me.
I wouldn't know.
Alright, onward. The correct way this time.
Yes.
Oh, and it suddenly stopped making noise. Oh, no, my... I hate when they do that.
Okay, so at the other place.
Give me my cart!
Perhaps it has broken down because maybe Red was there and broke something.
There we go. If they're gonna make a non-standard stop,
Yeah, if anything, I guess this existed
Reds
for a
is
while before.
non-standard. That other one is non-standard. It's terrible.
I think that initial non-standard one was there before the rest of the tunnels were built. But as for Red's, his is rather non-standard.
Which reminds me, we're going to be coming up on that shortly. Maybe I better stop
Yeah.
before I get there.
Yep.
Let me go. We will not let you go. Let me go. Not let you go. Never going to give you up. Now, I wanted to go down this way. I might do that later in the stream because I haven't looked down that way and I've forgotten where it goes. But we will dutifully head this way. I got killed so many times by Red's bow, which he calls a large gun, that I just got so frustrated because I couldn't find a way I could take revenge on him that I built this stupid pig thing.
I've called my
The pig
bow
fur, or
positron. I've called my bow the positron repeating DOS gun, and it has the same enchants that his bow has, Oda, and mine has infinity instead of mending.
What the hell kind of contraption is this? You got
This is
diagonal
Red's
and then it goes down and then it just goes there and it turns off. This is unnatural.
Well, he is using lava blocks.
I don't mind the lava blocks. It's a nice little animation.
I know. I'm joking, but the lava blocks are also unnatural.
Lava's pretty natural.
Yeah, good point.
What might be unnatural is the exploitation of same. End portal. It's all arrows pointing that way. That's no good.
Yeah, I think part of the issue is there hasn't been any kind of marker going from the end portal to my base.
Well, I think that what we really have for a problem is that we have different stops on it instead of just having different locations. So you go to a central hub, like in Mental Block Season 1. You know, you get to a central hub, and then you have all these different places you could go to, that sort of thing. This isn't the side. There's him complaining about Red leaving carts around, which there aren't any anymore.
But they're not there anymore, but there was like a cult full of totems of Undying, and
I didn't know, man. I didn't know. I feel so sorry here. I didn't hear you were terminal.
Space Builder. It's a rail terminal. It has a terminal rail illness.
Uh-oh.
But that's just the base, not my.
La, da, da, da.
But the main thing I did is like kind of replaced all the blocks just to make the appearance look a little better. I just replaced all the bricks.
Still got all the Christmas stuff up. Let's see.
At this point, there's no point in taking it down.
Because it'll be put back up anyway. I could see what you mean.
Probably the main reason it's even still there is because I just wasn't active for so long.
Hello. Somebody leaves their kids out at night.
Well, I just leave my torches out at night.
It's taking longer because my sword is out of hand. Hooray. The heck?
Yeah. I'm still stuck in my bed and it doesn't want to wake me up.
Oh, now we're getting the full-on speedy stuff. Every once in a while, somebody complains about that. They're like, "Oh no, everybody's moving so fast because of the lag is catching up or something." Get that all the time around here. Oh, you have kicked yourself from the game. I'm so sorry.
Well, I got stuck in a bed, and the other way is to just crash my client.
John
It
Grisham
literally
would be
said-
very proud.
It literally said that I was clicking the wake up button and it didn't want to wake me up.
Before you go,
Like
go.
it's there.
That's not going to grow.
Yeah.
That's not going to grow. It's going to go up against the corner.
Oh, those saplings?
Let me move it off to the side here.
I just randomly placed all them, so. Yeah.
Yeah, so did you have, what kind of plans did you have for this area, or did you just want to build in the floaty area? You got some nice little platforms up there.
I forgot to really what the plans were. Yeah, the steering was a creeper over here. Load. That is a little bit overkill.
Well, there's kill and there's overkill, and I'd rather be overkill than not succeed in killing. Oh, this goes somewhere. Time for a caving episode. La da 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 da. This concludes the caving episode. Enjoy your gold that I've found down here.
Yeah, I haven't really done much exploring down in those caves.
The thing is, when I light up down there, it'll increase the upstairs ones spawns.
Yeah, and I definitely need to do a lot of lighting up around up here.
I can help
There's
with
lots.
that. La, da, 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 That's enough for today. I don't know how big your boundaries in this area are because you haven't fenced anything up, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I don't really have
you
much
could
of
claim a
much
huge
of a
area
boundary.
here, though. It's
I
so
could.
empty. Oh, you got a lot of desert nearby too.
Yep. And also, initially, I didn't even know when I found an area. I didn't even know how close I was to the end portal. I found the end portal by accident. We saw, oh, I am right by the end portal.
Yeah.
That means I could actually get back to spawn.
Let's see how you were doing upstairs here, because I don't remember all those platforms, path, whatever.
Yeah, that was just me trying to find lapis. Because I didn't realize I could have just gone to one of the asteroids.
There is so much lapis in so many places around here. You would have
Yeah.
found enough up here. It just wouldn't have been humongous amounts.
Yeah. I was just looking for what was visible from the top.
From the Eiffel Tower. From the Great Wall of China. Yeah, about the X's for overlays. It's interesting that although do creatures actually spawn on snow layer like this? Because I can see that there are X's underneath the snow. If you look at the little corners, they light up yellow. And hello, whoever's joining us.
Yeah, I don't know if they do spawn or not.
It's an interesting question. Oh, I shouldn't have placed that. Might have the overhang.
Yeah. I usually don't bother with placing torches outside of really the main boundaries where I'm building and stuff.
And if they did spawn up here, they'd fall down and probably die. Yeah, it happens.
Well, yeah, unless you spawn like a wither or something, or someone spawns a wither at your base.
If he does that, I'm banning him myself.
Apparently he already did, that's what I heard.
At my base? Where?
Not your base, but someone else's base.
Oh, no. Well, I didn't find out, but apparently he had permission, but I'd have to look at the logs to find that out. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. I wouldn't have allowed it if it were my base. I went there yesterday, and it wasn't. He had already killed it.
I wouldn't have placed the wither at.
Well,
right at my base.
There's a place in the Nether to put it.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that is.
There's by the bedrock. There's this little bedrock overhang. This has been lit up here.
Mm-hmm.
Eat. Imagine not spawning the wither in bedrock. Well, there was one time. Well, see you around, Mo. There was one time I did spawn the wither. I tried to spawn it in bedrock, but it didn't get stuck. This was some years ago on an old Mental Block vanilla server. And I don't know what to do. And it just doesn't spawn. It just can't get it stuck. That's just how it was. I thought maybe that the trick didn't work anymore or something. Well, there's diamonds over there.
Oh.
Is that a ladder? That is not a ladder. Well, I'm not going down there if it ain't a ladder.
Yeah. That was just pulling up and down to get lapis. So
you got diamond right behind you too. This is interesting.
Probably just wasn't paying attention. Yes, there we go. Yeah, I'll come back and get it at a later point.
Oh, it's this way. No.
So this is the way back to the ladder.
And goes up again, and I'm probably not going to go up there because it goes up to the 2500 and so on.
Yeah.
There's nothing left. There's nothing else up there yet. That's
Not
right.
yet. The only thing I did do is I did put some glass around the area at about 300 or so. I put some glass around that area so you wouldn't be getting attacked by mobs.
That's good.
But other than that, haven't really done much.
Well, it's a nice place to start. A nice large open area. If you ever get time to do a single player series or a bunch of live streams or whatever you want to do, you could build all kinds of things in this area. Like you could build a whole town or something. Just anything you could possibly imagine. It's wonderful. Not confined or anything. Now, see, the thing is, if I'd taken over a place like this, I would have started by building the outer fence, and then and then I wouldn't build anything in it, and so I would be terrible at that. And then I'd start building like a long time later.
Yeah.
You've probably got the right idea by doing it like one at a ouch time. Next. Next.
Yeah.
It's like that commercial for Final Fantasy VII. Whoa!
Oops.
Was I invisible and you hit me?
No, there was some mob behind you that I killed, and
Oh.
since there were multiple arrows.
Otherwise, I was going to say you're no better than Red.
But that's probably exactly how it happened a couple times before.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly. In fact, I probably shouldn't do any fighting on this. This is your property. The host is in charge of security.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be here doing that. So I will let you handle it.
especially since I think if I was actually aiming at you, you'd probably be dead.
Maybe.
But even when I wasn't aiming at you, it took you down to about one heart.
Well, it's because I got hit and got caught on fire by the guy you'd hit, not by you. But little semantics and quabbles and doesn't
Well,
matter.
actually, you would have gotten caught on fire by the arrow if my arrow hit you, because my arrows catch things on fire.
Ha ha! No, fire cannot harm me.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to actually aim at you because I don't want to actually kill you.
Everybody wants to OP all their stuff. I wonder why that is. Can't you just try?
Well, I didn't bother with OP in my stuff until Red started killing me.
Yeah, I wonder why Red does that. Is it just because it's just his natural way of playing the game because he's had to deal with people in the past like that? I don't know. We got some bonsai.
Yeah, they used to actually produce wood.
That got changed, huh?
Yes.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's not. Admittedly, just adding a tree capitator is also equally cheaty.
Well, I'm not the guy to consult on stuff like that because I got ore excavation on my server.
Exactly, that's also cheaty. Bonsai is actually, in my opinion, less cheaty than ore excavation because at least you're not.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to grow.
Yeah.
And then you can be like Winda Merlin and plant a microphone bug on it. It was nice visiting this place. Oh, you've got it downstairs, don't you?
Yes.
Hey, I got
I
some hits on my pickaxe.
Yeah, I have gotten pretty far into downstairs. So if you wanted to go down and see, I have gotten pretty far.
I've got some hits on my my breaker pickaxe. Do you want me to use it right here on the bedrock?
Oh, that would be awesome.
But I have to go get it.
I've been in the process of creating my breaker pickaxe by New Killer Withel.
I did?
Well, I'm in the process of making one by New Killer Withel before I can finish my pickaxe.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't actually killed a wither. I'm terrible with that. I get killed a lot.
Then how'd you get the pickaxe?
I bought it.
Oh. I didn't know you could actually buy that.
Oh no, I just realized I just went into
Went into where?
I just went into Red's area. I don't want to drive through it.
Well,
we'll prank
that's-
Red and we'll change it so that it bypasses his thing, and then we can make like an obsidian wall right here. And
That's not very nice. I'd say just leave it. It's okay.
you mean
At least it doesn't
okay as in the hand signal that people are saying is a hate message now?
No, it's okay as in it doesn't send you all the way to its base. It just sends you to the terminal where you can redirect. So he did do a pretty decent job about how he set it up.
Except
So
I'm
I have
likely to
give him
press
that.
the wrong button, really.
Well, that's just user error.
Well, he doesn't have any sign that says make sure you press this button.
Yeah, good point.
I'm in
His
the wrong
documentation
terminal.
could be better.
One breaker pickaxe coming right up, or way
Yeah.
right up. It'll take forever to get there, but I will get there.
Yeah, doesn't it need to be charged with lapis before you use it?
I've got lapis.
Yeah, you're right. We got tons of lapis.
We've got asteroids. I've got Donkey Kong. I've got Space Invaders. I've got Frogger.
Lapis roids.
Lapis. Can't think of a game title that sounds like Lapis.
How about
Old
the
game.
Chronicles of Lapis Lazuli?
Lazuli Keeper? That was the first game that had a character named Zelda in it.
Oh,
Zeke the Zookeeper must rescue Zelda from... I don't remember what he was rescuing her from.
from the mutant cows or something?
Well, he was the keeper of the zoo, and he kept having to recage the animals that were getting out. What did that have to do with Zelda? I don't remember.
Yeah.
And bye-bye whoever it was who just left us.
It looks like it was Dimitri.
Dun, 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 dun. I was going to use this anyway, so go. Yeah, it takes just so long once you get into an area, and then you have to dig everything out, and then you finish digging it out, and then you gotta build a giant tower, and that just took months. And it's amazing how I kept this going, despite the fact that it just doesn't seem that exciting to me. It's exciting to everybody else but me. This has gone pretty quickly. I'm already coming down. And I'll have to do some coughing.
Yeah.
Red is back. And this time he means business. He'll make everybody see red.
Well,
Missed
my
his
bow
streak.
will make him see a lot of red.
If I defeat him, I want it to be through trickery. Because it's my kind of thing.
Yeah. I might add a pigman whistle that you could spawn at his base.
Yeah, that means adding a new kind of mob, though, and you haven't
I know,
done
I'm
that with
joking.
gravity zones yet at all.
Yeah, that's probably why I won't be doing it. It's more of a joke. See, that would be funny, but I don't think it will. I don't think there will be another mob.
On the other hand, he's making a mod, or he wants to make a mod, or he's trying to get a friend of his who's a mod maker to make a mod that changes what slimes are like.
Oh, because he got tired of being killed by the slimes that are in down below.
Don't know if he was. I haven't seen him get killed by that. But I think he's trying to to give it some sexual connotation or something.
Okay.
So I don't know what that's about. And I've talked with Minecraft, and Minecraft said he has not consulted with me about adding this mod at all. So I'm like, well, we'll just wait for him to develop the mod, and then he'll ask, and then he'll be told no.
Yes. Assuming he hasn't been banned by then.
Yes. Hello, whoever it is this time.
Hello, welcome, Red.
Well, hello there.
Okay, finally got to your terminal. And there you are.
Yep. I just got there too. And really, these rails need to not break so easily.
I found the 0. Now to charge the pick. Now the trick is in charging the pick, I gotta face a different direction away from anybody else or anything else, so I don't accidentally break it. Then use damage points on the stupid thing. It's the most annoying thing in the world.
Yeah, I agree.
I've already lost a couple of
Like
points
favorite people?
learning how to use it.
No, his pick is very brittle.
Peanut brittle.
Uh,
Come on.
no, this is Patrick. Oh, jeez, I need a pop filter on this thing.
Okay, here goes one. Oh, maybe I should make more ladder segments so I can just place them down myself. Let's see.
1 second. Yeah? I'll be back. Food.
I think I have some ladders up.
I got 18 ladders. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to need
Yeah,
18.
I was about to say I had some ladders up at the top of my base.
Okay, it makes it like a double click noise, and I'm really bothered by that. It should just be one click, because it's so quick that I'm afraid I might try to hit two things.
Yep.
And I gotta face away. Not touch anything. So I can... It must look funny when you do this. Oh, it doesn't move at all! It doesn't move at all in F5 mode. And you're probably not seeing it move either, but for me it just goes up and down like semi-obscene thing that it is.
Oh.
Alright, so now... Bloop. Uh-oh. Not there, good. I can't see for some reason. It's this texture pack. Alright. Move this out of the way and put this back. It takes longer than it really needs to. It should just like automatically do whatever's needed. And that doesn't matter. It's an annoying... One more.
Yeah,
Okay, now
I've wanted to make a bedrock Draco machine like there was in Rotary Craft.
And now I don't know if I can succeed in breaking it when I get on the ladder down there, because when you're on the ladder, everything is different for breaking things.
Yeah, that's... Actually, perhaps put the ladders down later.
Yeah, but then I've gone as far down as I care to go. I don't want to go somewhere and then just find myself in lava or falls through a hole or
Well,
something.
you
Careful.
shouldn't be in lava because right below there's actually... I think the farthest you're going to fall would be like 8 blocks. 'Cause there's actually stuff below just that bedrock. Because I have stuff below, so you won't fall into lava or anything. The most you'll fall is like 8 blocks, I think.
Alright then. But now I gotta face straight up.
Well, as long as no one's standing up there, you should be good.
You've probably just set me up for a trap.
Well, I'm staying down here, so I'm
I
not...
swear this thing looks silly from alright.
I agree, it does look kind of
Ouch.
funny.
Thank you.
Well, you made
But
it
we are
in.
through. Now, of course, the real problem is this block is probably the whatchamazit, silverfish.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I
So
I
it's
can
that
handle the
one.
rest of it here.
And I gotta make 2 more. Blocks will break. I have no idea.
Yeah, I was initially planning to just break this piece of bedrock here, but it's just easier to make the ladder contiguous. I don't know why I wasn't using my axe. Yes, there we go. And some stone. Okay, that works too.
For now, anyway. Well, there you go.
Yeah, thanks.
It's easier, though. You don't have to worry about whether that's going to contain any silverfish. So in that sense, it's
Yeah. Admittedly, I have Silk Touch on my pick now, so I don't have to worry about silverfish.
good. Excellent. Here's some more letters. And I don't have anything else to give you. All right.
But now I can actually show you down
Okay.
below where the actual how far I've gone.
Righto.
Yep. Be aware, it's probably not the safest, so don't fall off the ladder.
Well, it's really not safe. You got a cow up here.
Alright, how that cow got up here.
Well, it spawned, obviously. Now
I know
let me
that.
see now. So my base is southwest of here, I think.
Quite a ways.
It would be out of render distance, so. Yeah, it looks good.
That was mostly so I could do a bit of a glass bomb.
But when you get Silk Touch, that's perfect.
Yep, exactly.
I still just get the sand. I got plenty of places I can still get sand.
Yeah, they're all.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
you
waste
have
my
gone-
Silk Touch on
You
sand.
have gone deeper than I have, because I have just reached into the deep dark now. So you have gone a bit farther. And it seems like my client just crashed.
Yeah.
Tessellating
It's
block
pretty
model.
good. It's somewhat well lit. We probably won't get bothered there. Oh, you only went down to here. Okay. Yeah, it's a start. Yeah. You could. That's what's so great about this, though. Assuming the place is going to last a long time, you could take months and months to work on it, or
Yep.
get a screenshot. Let's see, from where can we get a good screenshot? That's good.
Yeah, just don't fall to your death.
Why not? Aw, I had a nice track record going.
Yeah. Unlike Red, you don't have a bunch of you don't have tons of totems of undying to spam.
Track record. You know, some people are good at cross country. I'm good at crossing street.
But yeah, it's painful to watch him stream him said, "Oh, I don't care about falling. I'll just use my totem of undying to save myself when I fall."
Yeah, especially when he's damaging his armor doing that. And I don't think it's mending armor either.
No. That, and it's also the rest of us. We try to actually not harm ourselves, so we actually can survive getting down there.
Oh, you think he's into self-harming?
Well, he's definitely into abusing his totems to play the game.
Abuse those totems. And fingerums. And so on and so on. Well, I wish you luck in your base. You certainly have it coming along
Thanks.
quite nicely.
Yep.
And I didn't even use half of the lapis, so I could go back and do what?
Well,
I got like tons and tons of bedrock to break.
yeah.
I really wish I had like we could get the bedrock.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. I would like to do something like in Rotary Craft where you will get the bedrock dust, but you can't actually get bedrock.
They don't work for private servers though. Don't you need a rotary public?
Rotary craft is I don't know, but rotary craft does not support 1.12. It's only on 1.7, so that's why you can't use it.
Oh, leaving a trail of glowstone. Oh, that's right. He did that in one of his streams. He dropped a bunch of glowstone. I forgot about that. It's not much glowstone. It's more than I usually have on me. Oh! They all vanished suddenly. There's like 15 of them right in front of me. Poof, gone.
Yeah.
Invisible pigmen. This is a nasty place. You never know what you're going to get next here.
Well, there could be a ghast, except for I think he fixed that.
Or a wither. He might still have a wither around there somewhere.
Yeah, it's like he has a button that automatically spawns a wither when you stand on a pressure plate. You can't actually do that, but it would be funny if you did that.
Okay, here's his area where I think he spawned withers before. I might be wrong. He might have done it away from his
No.
base.
I think it was a little bit faulty.
Let's see where this goes. I'm going to regret this. Yeah, they should try spawning withers like thousands of blocks down or something. Probably fell down that once. Was I here before? I don't remember this part of it. No, I wouldn't have been. It's easy to get lost in these things. A lot of dirt in this area? Well, that's strange.
Yeah.
Not lighting up. I wonder why he doesn't light up. It's interesting. Yep. That doesn't go anywhere. He's not in an area near anybody else either. So we don't see any other structures or anything, except whatever he's built. Okay, he's gotten down here. I'm glad, too, that he's got his own, because he was taking so much from my area.
Yeah, he's been doing that.
And so
Luckily,
he's
it's
not
only
allowed
been
to-
your area.
Not allowed to do that anymore if he's got his own ladder. How far down did he go? This is the clay area, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the bone area. I think below it is clay.
This is clay.
I think he got all the way down to the deep dark. Because he actually was mining out obsidian, and he showed me that he was mining out obsidian.
That's weird. He's got an island here, or peninsula, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
And then down here. If I can't see, I don't go any further. There's a problem with brightness in Minecraft lately. You notice it? Used to be you'd have a minimum level of brightness. And I've got mine set, my brightness is set up to 100%, and yet it still gets pitch black at some distance. I can't figure it out.
Perhaps it's the shadows.
Well, I'm not using shaders. But when I am using shaders, that's when I expect it to be black, sure. maybe it's the resource pack. I have no idea.
Yeah, it could be the resource pack.
But I tried it in vanilla and it still did the same thing.
Yeah, maybe it's just a new version of. Maybe it's
Minecraft
just
does
a
it
new
differently now or something. Yeah.
version. Yeah, maybe.
How far down is he going? Oh, that's right. He was asking me for the coordinates. Oh, I hate when this happens. Got to place these properly.
Well,
They did it again. Hey.
hey.
Bruh's back.
Yeah, we can see that.
I'm just fixing your ladder a little bit. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, after one trip to down deep into the earth, I think we're good for a couple of days.
Well, this is it for me. I'm out of space and time, and you were digging
there's
down
still
here because you were heading towards the vault, right? Because I think I remember saying 897 or another one, 897
Yeah,
or
but only-
something.
But it only seems to generate, you said, about 512 out.
Yeah, it's 512, so you'd have to make a tunnel or something.
And with how far out we are, that's going to be a bit of a tunnel.
Yeah, not really worth it.
Ain't that the problem?
Anyway, I think I've been here twice in one space. I want to kind of
Yeah.
see how it's looking.
Yeah, and
Also,
I need.
I found the biome with the mushrooms in it.
Mhm.
Mushroom Island.
Yeah, it's like west of my base, across a
Somebody
big water.
made a base there.
Yeah, it's a huge base. He claims the whole thing, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed because he built around the entire thing.
He comes back
How do
once
you-
every few months to work on it a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of died there like 3 times trying to get back to his house. Trying to get back to Lotion Abuse's house.
You died in a mushroom biome where nothing spawns?
No.
I have gotten back at you now for shooting me.
Fair enough.
For a positron, that's a very negative result.
Okay, that's pretty good. But yeah, be careful. Grass pads, actually, we found out, don't keep your items. They break. Be careful with grass pads.
And his death chest spawned about inside of in water, 'cause that was the only place they could spawn.
Yeah, no. Water works fine. Lava, it just spawns the block inside of lava. Path blocks, it just doesn't spawn the chest.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too fun.
Yeah, no. He lost... Lotion Abuse lost all of his items that way. I accidentally killed him. I was trying to shoot myself in the back to gain a little speed boost, and I accidentally hit him.
Yeah, that doesn't sound nice.
Ooh, a dark
No.
oak boat.
Oh, that one's probably mine.
Yeah, I'll put it down. I really like what you've done
Oh my
with
gosh, so slow at loading.
this little tower thing with the lava bricks and the trees and everything. It's much more organic and well, it might not be perfectly organic, but it's very well done anyway. Nice level of detail.
Yeah, but I think all these bows are way too powerful.
Is yours OP like mine?
It is now. It's powerful. Unbreaking 3, Infinity, Multi-Shot 4, Flame, Punch 2, Insight 2, and Soulbound.
1, 2... How many enchantments is that?
I think it's the same amount of yours. I just don't have
3,
Mindy.
4, 5, 6,
Pathway
7,
appear.
8.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you have infinity instead of
Death
mending.
chest?
So yours will eventually break. Mine will never break.
Yes, however, you'll probably run out of arrows before I run out of bow. Before my bow runs out of durability, and it was pretty easy to craft, so I can always craft another one.
You do realize this isn't how enchantment tables work?
Oh, this one down there? Well, I haven't really gotten too far in setting it up.
You do realize that enchantment tables only take from this block and this block when they're
Oh,
on
well, I
this.
guess okay, I guess I'll move that. Yeah, I guess I'll move that.
Yeah.
I'll just move
It's
it then.
dumb how they work.
Alright.
Unless, of course, there's some weird mechanical difference and they do take from there, but I'm pretty sure not.
Well, there isn't one like that for
I
cubic
haven't-
chunks.
I have been wrong before. Turns out, repeaters have always displayed the full signal.
Oh,
I thought somebody told me way back, years ago, that they gave out a signal strength of 12. And I've been thinking that for like 6 years. Turns out they don't. They just give out a full signal strength at 16.
well, now you know.
Yeah. It's like, wait, what? Also, 150 in one. That's so funny. Hey, anybody wanna come over to my place and become an undead mob for a minute?
Nah,
No.
wanna
think-
do some tests?
I've been there
No.
long enough. Fixing your ladder.
yeah.
No charge. Unlike a
Who's not
positron.
fixed? Oh, I gotta jump down. Because somebody didn't make a ladder where I was.
Well,
Boys are cocking up their gun.
What about getting cucked now?
Okay, so I go this way. No. No, I go. Okay, press this button and. Nope, I'm going the wrong way.
My place is very intuitive.
nah.
There's no sign for anything, so I just press the button that's right there.
You press the button in the direction you wanted to go.
Well, let me look at it again.
Which
There's
way
only
did you
one
go?
button. Oh wait, no, there's the other one.
Yeah, there's three
Yeah, no,
buttons.
there's 3. Oh wait, you were over by my place?
One button, two button. There he is.
1, 2, 3.
Where's two?
Undetected.
I do not see two.
There's one button on each of the cracked bricks.
I see
There's
two
a button
cracked
here,
bricks.
button here. Oh, oops. Pull up. There's gonna be a button right here in a second. There we go. There's a button here, a
Aha.
button here, and a button here. You see them? What?
I think I'll walk. Enjoy your pigmen while it doesn't last.
I think I'll enjoy my pither.
Reg Pither. That's a Monty Python reference. He was the guy who did the
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
bicycling tour, actually.
Yeah. I think the funny thing was a pigman with always.
Zach got run over by a minecart.
Yeah.
Walking down the rail on Christmas Day.
I think the
Just
funny
kidding, it's
thing.
not Christmas.
Yeah, not
He's
yet.
about to- he just got ran over. Imagine if they did damage.
Yeah.
Just come by, just. I was at.
There it is.
Uh oh. Okay, all my items just disappeared out of my inventory for a moment. That's one.
Ooh.
Well, if it was 1.7, if it was 1.710 and we had Indo IO, I would blame the Indo minis.
Wait, where did you go, Josette?
Did I go?
He ran away from you.
I did not run away. I am not a coward, but I'm a little busy right now, if you pardon me.
Are you still walking, sir?
I am walking, sir, yes.
He's Sir walking.
I walk by jumping.
I'm gonna punch myself in the back.
Somebody caught fire.
It helps with my speed.
Excuse me, pig man.
No! I didn't mean to. I meant to disconnect, not hit mod options. God damn it. Frank ruined.
And I gotta work on that. Quartz.
No, you don't get to go into your portal. No, you don't get to go into your portal.
Nah.
Just one more hit. Just one more hit that's completely, totally uncalled for.
Well, admittedly, I hit Rosette by accident earlier with my bow.
Side of the door. Yeah, see? Half the time it's hitting them by accident. Oh! You even have a storage room now. Nice.
I even have a storage room? This is my first storage room.
He has storage room.
I've gotten rid of this storage room. You know that. It's mostly just derelict ghost stuff. Heck, I don't even need half these chests down here. I could probably just dump them. Do that right now. Need the chests for upstairs.
Why doesn't Sir have super axe? Oh, wait, what the heck?
What the what the?
I let go of my... Are you seeing this as well?
I'm seeing flashing ladder.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching the controls.
Well, you know, you always were a spaz.
Nonetheless, what I did was, basically I was holding down the axe, and then I let go, and then it hits you.
I somehow doubt that. Unless it's a problem with the multi-hotbar.
I think it might be a problem with the old multi-hotbar. Because I need the old version in order to use it on servers that don't have it. The newer,
6 death
because
chests.
there were issues with it apparently, and I'm starting to see them now. So now I know why they used to. Now I know why it's necessary to have it on the server. There's some serious client desync issues.
Go freak out.
Mostly. Go freak out.
That does not sound anything like Led Zeppelin.
No,
I can't.
it sounds like Fred Zeppelin.
Yabba dabba. What? Yabba dabba buying a stairway to bedrock.
Fred Zeppelin. The Zeppelin from Bedrock.
Everybody's got this. They're trying to come up with a parody as fast as they can in their brains. Zeppelin, meet the Zeppelin. They're a bunch of blimps from. No, that doesn't work. No. It's always about trying to one-up everybody.
I just hear my mother scream out from across the house.
Out!
She's just screaming at the dog from across the entire freaking house. You got something on fire in here. Oh, it's a fireplace.
Wow, imagine that.
Wow, imagine that. A fireplace on fire. Fireplace with fire in it. Wow. Wow.
Nah.
World of Warcraft.
Wow, a fireplace with fire. That's brand new technology.
Where the hell do I put my glowstone? Is this literally my first glowstone ever? I must have some somewhere. Oh.
No, but I'm coming here to take it.
Can't imagine why you'd want to do that.
Well, he wants all your glowstone.
Without permission?
It's like the bulk. All your glowstone will belong.
May I have a glowstone? Or 70?
70. I have 5 glowstone non-blocks, just the dust.
Just 5 glowstone dust. What?
You can make 1 block out of it.
May I have a glowstone block?
Probably could have got him more glowstone if he really wanted to.
Yeah,
He's just probably too lazy.
I could get more glow. Jeez, dude, how are you so poor? I don't wanna rob you at gunpoint now.
Couldn't rob me at gunpoint.
No, he'll just shoot you at gunpoint.
Yeah. Just point my bow at you and be like, okay, thank you for the glowstone. And then accidentally let go of right click instead of changing slots and be like, oh shit. Not again.
Well, no, you'll intentionally shoot him so you can take the glowstone from him.
Oh. And some fire arrow just went down the chute.
Oh,
Sir, I'm
shoot.
gonna go look.
Well, I've had enough adventures for one day, it looks like. About at the 2-hour mark. 2 hours is all I really care to do at the moment.
Yeah, I usually only do an hour and a half from 4 o'clock to
Let's see.
6 o'clock.
2 there, and...
Oop, I'm about to get hit in the face by my own arrows.
And so for the last thing for the stream, we'll find out what exactly kind of sword we can make here. Sharpness 2 and... Oh, wait. Sharpness 2 and nothing else. Well, it's a step up from what I had anyway.
Ah! Oh, darn it. That. Ow, fair enough. I meant to swing next to you. I am too good at a PvP. Here, have some rotten flesh. I'm out of food.
That's not
Yeah.
very nice. That's not very nice of him.
I'm just gonna go now.
Bye-bye. And bye-bye to everybody watching
hey,
the
Matt.
stream.
Ah!
Uh-oh. I'm missing it. There's a fray going on, and I'm missing it. Who was in there bothering you? Oh, that's just my map.
It's no one.
It's no one but just them chickens.
No one but the slimes.
But the slimes are all allowed.
Oh, do you like slimes? Oh, sir.
No, the slimes are allowed because Minecraft has given them permission to live in the bottom of the village.
Oh.
And they're
Wait,
also
what?
loud because they make noise.
Do you have like a piece of bread I could borrow? I'm completely out of food right now.
Well, then you just starve.
There you go.
Thanks for nothing.
And once again, I have to say bye-bye. And everyone wants to join the server, they can do so from the Cubic Chunks Discord. Just ask myself, Techno Turnovers, and Minecraft, or rather just ask only one of us, really, for the invite. And thank you again, and so on and so on. Bye-bye.